Let's have a look at some of those highlights then of what kicked off this game. Msdossary breaking the deadlock just 4 minutes into it. But I said, this is going to be a long old game. It's a long old tie. 14 minutes into it, he looked for the exact same shot, but that was saved and matched by David De Gea.
You see the ball just get played out to Mbappe here. First time shot. Off the post, off the crossbar, bouncing out. Another day that bounces in.
And that one found kindly. Again, on the volley, saved by David De Gea. Tekkz came forward in the additional time of 2 minutes. A number of accelerated fake shots back to goal, and just wide there was not time green either.
You saw how end-to-end this game was, though. A little run over the ball there, played into Ruud Gullit. Another save. Straight into the gut of David De Gea.
And this was the chance as well. Went back for a penalty. Rafael Varane was involved there. We saw in the replay the ball just got away from him, and like the actual arms of Varane caught him. Penalty came in. That was the chance, and that was 2-0 Msdossary.
If he doesn't make the slide tackle, he probably scores the shot anyway, in all honesty, because it's timed green. You saw the icon flash up there from Ruud Gullit. That was a chance that Tekkz did have just offside, and then last chance of the game fell to Msdossary.
And yeah, this was the chance of Pele. Dragged back into the shot. It was timed green. He did find a way through, but also met the hands of David De Gea to parry that out for a corner. And then that is literally all she wrote in that game. 2-0 at this moment. At the break, I think Tekkz,
if he wants to overturn this 2-goal deficit in the second leg of the console final here on Xbox.
We had a very short break, and here we go then. The second leg of your Xbox console final. Msdossary against F2tekkz. Number 1 in the Global Series rankings up against number 2. The FEWC winner last year, the world champion, against a multiple FUT Champions Cup winner. In F2tekkz, that's going to fall kindly back to Neymar. That's a massive goal. A massive goal just a few minutes in. The first leg saw Msdossary score in 4 minutes. In this leg, we've seen F2tekkz kick off with a bang.
Big slice of luck as well, how that ball's bounced through to him. I think Msdossary just didn't clear the ball. I'm eager to see the replay. Yeah, he tried passing it out there. He tried passing it back. Gullit to his centre half. Tekkz nipped in front with Neymar. He got another deflection off his centre back then and found its way through into the net. It doesn't matter how it goes in. It matters that it went in. It hit the back of the net. And in 5 minutes, he's halved his deficit. Perfect start for F2tekkz.
You saw the 1-2 there. Gullit to Rio Ferdinand. Did he need to play that ball back?
Oh, he didn't. No. I don't think he felt confident turning out with Gullit. So he tried playing it back, and then he'd have probably switched it out wide.
I was expecting to hook it just straight out, but he didn't even have the time because the pressure was so good from Neymar. Yes, it took a deflection of Van Dijk, still went into the back of the net. We said he needs a good start. We said he needed to score the first goal, did Tekkz, and that goal could have done a lot for him.
Fantastic pressing from Neymar there.
He's through as well. This is Mbappe. Could we be at 2-2 already in this game? Cuts back inside. Plays it across. Saved. Into the goal. We're back at 0-0. And we have not even played 10 minutes, I'm sure.
All came from the pressing from Neymar. He's won the ball back on the halfway line, and it just gave him so many different options going forward. The ball goes out wide to Mbappe. He did a lovely bit of work out wide. F2tekkz isolating his fullback. Again, fell back to Neymar inside the box, and 11 minutes in, we're at 2-2.
Probably the luckiest man on the pitch, Neymar, today.
Yeah.
The deflections that it's taken when the ball comes into the back of the net, and 90 minutes of hard work from Msdossary has just been wiped away in 11 minutes of FIFA time. And Tekkz,
you can see how direct he's playing. As soon as he gets that ball, as soon as he's pressing high up the pitch and winning it back, he's looking to get his cams and his striker in behind. He's not looking to keep hold of the ball and bring players into the game. Just attack, attack, attack. Very similar to Liverpool on the real pitch. You get the ball into your centre midfielders, you get your runners going forward.
Again, this has been 11 minutes into it. We've seen 2 goals already, and you can see it every time. You just pointed out perfectly, Richard. There's always a runner, there's always someone running on. Cristiano Ronaldo now, back to R9, R9 with a fake to into the shots. And what a start this has been.
Msdossary is in a mountain of pressure right now. He cannot simply get out.
You needed that pause, I tell you now. So have a drink, have a breather, and think, right.
Yeah, he's not even looking to make a change. He just paused it to compose himself. Msdossary, 17 minutes in.
Once again, Marcelo subbed off. Van Dijk out to left back. It's the change for F2tekkz. Corner comes in. Ronaldo's at the front post. Could not get anything on it. Saw Msdossary make a few mistakes at the back here. Especially playing against a player like tekkz, you cannot make any kind of mistake. It's just crazy to think that that first leg, all that effort of Msdossary, it's just been wiped away in 11 minutes. 2 goals, 90 minutes of hard defending. Maybe a small slice of luck. However, that luck's definitely been on tekkz's side in the opening 2 goals we've seen here.
Look for a nice little bit of play there, Msdossary, but the back heel, just not enough on it.
There's the through ball. Could this be a chance to go and throw 2 accelerated fake shots into a shot? And now we're seeing a bit of emotion in this tie. What a turnaround. And we're not even in the first half interval in this second leg. And he's already turned it round. He's 3-2 up.
Msdossary looks flustered right now.
I think he's in shock, just like we are.
Looks like he's just stepped off the plane. He's gone from Manchester to Dubai. He stepped off, the heat's hit him. He don't know where to go.
He's looking for an aircon right now.
He's looking for a way out, potentially.
3 goals to 2 down, and possibly the worst start to a second leg. And once again, you just say, don't write tekkz off. 3-2 up now. The tables have turned. Msdossary has to come out and attack. Can he fire back? Eusebio into Neymar.
Talk about the dream start in this second leg for tekkz. This is why we play FIFA over 2 legs. 2 completely different games right now. First game, Msdossary looked comfortable.
Eusebio into Ronaldo. No one's stopping that bullet.
Great
Fired
finish.
Straight into the right-hand corner.
Really, really good finish from Msdossary. Just easing a little bit of pressure off him.
Incredible finish, like a missile into that top corner. No one was stopping that. The power behind it. Time green, time to perfection, and straight into the right-hand corner. All square again. And we're still playing a guessing game of who was going to come out on top. We're 3-3. Wow.
We're a third of the way into this second leg. He's won the ball back straight away, but Mbappe just doing enough to win it back for him there. Got to think this game is far from over. The tie in December finished 4-3. Now we're at 3 apiece.
Pretty sure extra time was needed in that game
as well. It was, yeah. It was a set piece that won the game for Msdossary.
tekkz's turn to come forward. A little dink to R9, parried away by De Gea. Did not know any. I mean, I do not know why he did not collect that. Did the Spaniard. Went for a fake shot there with Neymar. Precious steal. Well, look at Ronaldo chasing that back line around Msdossary. Very composed. He's got himself out of that situation. Wasn't a bad finish either with Cristiano Ronaldo. Could he get any more in the top corner?
It were a good strike.
Ronaldo, the goal scorer of the only goal for Msdossary in this game. An interchange with Ramos, who seems like a normal right back now of choice. Yep, he's still a centre half. That team of the year for item. Through the legs, somehow Eusebio turns back, and Msdossary fires himself in front again.
Fantastic
the exact
finish.
Same kind of finish as well.
Fantastic finish from Msdossary. I thought when the ball rolled into him, he was going to first-time shot it. Thought he was going to look for a first-time finesse or a first-time low-driven. But they're just the guile to be able to play that pass, not even looking. It was Mbappe to Eusebio, I think. Just round the corner, put Eusebio in such a better position. Hammers it home at the near post. And then 99 finishing, 99 shooting. Eusebio is not going to make a mistake from 8 yards.
No, he's been in so many more teams now since getting that prime icon moment and then challenging up against the team of the years. So right at the beginning of the game, cycle, the first 2-foot Champions Cups, he was heavily involved. Was the Portuguese man. Brought him for FIFA 19, a new icon for this year. tekkz now back to goal. Surely not 4-4. Oh, it is. 43 minutes. Please, someone tell me where this game is going.
Capitalising straight from kickoff was F2tekkz. Ball played out wide, slowly worked in field. R9 with a sort of just a jab at the ball, stabbing it over the goalkeeper. And just before half-time, is there any better place to be than settling in for a 4-4 second half between the two best Xbox players in the world?
We keep saying ranked number 1, ranked number 2 on the Global Series rankings. A combined point total of over 15,000 between the two. Obviously, Tekkz makes up over 10,000 of those. Most of those points coming from all the majors that he's been involved in, all the majors that he's won. Sorry, getting most of his from that FUT Champions Cup back in December. Neymar now, this is Tekksz's turn to try and go in front. Look at the close control dribbling there from R9 to find a gap in between Vieira and Van Dijk into the half-time interval, in which has been a fantastic half of FIFA here at the Gfinity Arena.
There's a round of applause rings round the Gfinity Arena. People know the sort of magic that they're watching right now between two greats in their prime, Msdossary and F2tekkz, tied at 4 apiece with 45 minutes left.
I'm asking the question. I've no idea where this game is going to go. Is it going to be a mistake? Is it going to be a bit of class that starts building a gap between the two? Because you're looking at, as we keep saying, two of the best players on Xbox right now, and 8 goals between the two, 4-4 on aggregate. Corner to come in now, front post, flick on off the post.
What a chance. Flicked on at that near post.
Warning
small margins, the smallest of margins that separate the elite players.
There's the threaded through ball to Neymar now. He's going to drive on forward, try and find the way through back to Ruud Gullit. Where's he going with this one? All the way across into Neymar. That was timed green. Did take a huge deflection off Van Dijk.
Could have bounced anywhere that as it were fired goalwards. It's a chance for Desari. Just look at that top of the pitch. It looks a little bit isolated. If the ball does decide to get spread over there.
Marcelo into Gullit. Ah, mistake there. Mbappe can drive. Van Dijk to Mbappe. No. Going to build into this attack, and
this game's been played at 110 miles an hour from the get-go.
Especially the second leg as well. I said there's a lot more to give in this game. We've seen 6 goals just in this leg. 4 of them coming from Tekkz, which has given him the chance to pull himself back into this game. Mbappe nearly won the rebound there. Ramos in the air, standout player for me this weekend, Sergio Ramos. Tekkz not happy with the wicked deflection that took out to Cristiano Ronaldo. Msdossary's turn to come on forward now for a potential chance to go in front, heel to heel from Mbappe. Big foot in there as well from Gullit.
Yeah, and Patrick Vieira as well. Right place, right time. That absolute unit in the midfield. Such a presence, Patrick Vieira. 6'4". Fantastic physical and defending stats. Great pace as well for a CDM.
Here's the chance. What's that back post? Cristiano Ronaldo's waiting around there. Edge of the box as well. Neymar is in there. Cristiano Ronaldo, it goes all the way over. Gullit had to come back.
Yeah, talk about Gullit doing a defensive job as well. Came out of nowhere to, I'd say, rescue that attack. Because Ronaldo, I saw him. It was getting a little bit leapy at the back post there.
I think the key thing is that they always have the run on the defender.
Yep.
When that cross comes over, you've seen it from Pele, Eusebio, Cristiano Ronaldo, R9. They always have the run on their man. And that's why they seem to win that battle in the air every time.
The 2 CDMs in this game have been so clinical. Both of them tracking back, getting key interceptions.
Look at the run, look at the space. Mbappe's free. He's just delayed it slightly, Vieira. Back to Gullit now, a chance for Tekkz.
I like that, keeping calm. He knew the back post was open, didn't want to rush it and try and force the ball into a hole that wasn't there.
Ronaldo. To Ronaldo, so used to singing that. Neymar now turns away, saved.
Good goalkeeper movement. Read the near post. Green time to finish there. Moved him across and just wasn't a massive movement. but it was a needed movement with the right stick. Just shuffling across a couple of centimetres.
Just seen there as well. He's obviously got Ronaldo on fresh R9. He's got full stamina.
You see both players, different setups there.
Msdossary with the corner. Tried to play into Ronaldo. It's given back to Hullet. It's laid to Mbappe. Oh! What a save! What a big save from De Gea. No time to rest. Ball straight back into the box again. Van Dijk denied.
De Gea just moved backwards there from Msdossary. I'm sure the next time that substitutions are made, we'll get that side by side so we can see the different changes that both players are making. This is a chance for Msdossary.
Look at the run on 9. Didn't want to use it. He's played back to Cristiano Ronaldo inside to Pele. It's an open goal. And he's onside as well. Advantage to Msdossary.
One word, composure, right there from Msdossary.
We can see it on the replay again.
The ball got played out wide and it was a counter-attack opportunity. It happened so quickly for Msdossary. Played the ball across and just slotted past the goalkeeper. You see a couple of changes here coming out from Tekkz. It's looks like a change of formation, and then on Msdossary's side into that 4-5-1 to shore things up.
That's the winning formation from Msdossary. When he's in a winning position.
I think he did the exact same in the FIWC 2018 finals against Stefano Pina. He was 4-0 up, and he still switched formation into a defensive.
4-2-2 for F2tekkz.
Just look at this. A lot of people shoot there. One more pass, took the goalkeeper out of the equation. R9 slots it home.
That all comes down to the fact because he's expecting the finesse on the first man and not expecting that extra pass into R9, who was just about onside. And now Msdossary leads 5-4 with just under 15 in-game minutes left. Pause again by Tekkz. Maybe he didn't finalise the changes he wanted to make. Ronaldo back to goal. Out to Mbappe. R9 just can't get round his man. Ronaldo can get a shot away. And Msdossary just asking more from his players. Why is no one blocking that? Why is no one trying to make the interception?
That's nice. That is really nice from Msdossary. From goalkeeper to striker in 3 passes.
And then Mbappe to Hullet. To Pele, back to Pele again to score and to deliver. He calls himself the king of the jungle, and he could be the king of the Xbox here in London. Could that be enough to send him through to a cross-console final?
Really nice bit of play there from Msdossary. You can go all the way back to when he played it out from the goalkeeper. I think it was 4 passes. The ball went in behind to Mbappe. He then reworked it back into the middle of the pitch, smashes it past the goalkeeper. You can see on the screen there with 10 minutes left, we tied at 4 apiece. The 2-goal cushion that Msdossary took into his second leg is now being the vital asset. It's 6-4 on aggregate. On the right-hand side, you can see the changes Tekkz is making. It's into a 3-4-2-1.
The problem is he's got Ramos on the field still, and
Ramos can play as a centre mid.
You can see, though, he wanted to make an extra change, but he's clearly out of substitutes. Was Tekkz, and you think back to, obviously he makes the early change every single time with Van Dijk coming on for Marcelo. Does that mean an overload of centre-backs? There's the chance again. It was finished by Pele, and you pointed out perfectly, Richard, a lovely build-up play from the goalkeeper to Mbappe and about 3 passes. And this arena has been quite special to Tekkz, especially in the last few weeks with the EPL finals. We saw what Calvin Lewitt did at the back post in a huge game for him. Is there any magic lurking in the air with 9 minutes left for Tekkz? Ball across the box, punched away by David De Gea.
He needs a big game player right now, does Tekkz. You see how high he's pressing up the pitch.
Ronaldo to Pele. This is a huge chance to score. Oh, side netting.
Russell, the side netting with Pele. The angle just a little bit too tight for him. He timed it green.
It's a big chance.
Saves. 8 saves from David De Gea. That Msdossary has had to rely on his goalkeeper for.
He scores one more. This would be over. Time ticking down, time running out. Msdossary This could be it. This could be a cross-console final.
He timed it red. He timed it red. There's still hope for Tekkz if he can score in the next attack. That's a free kick. He's going to have an opportunity to maybe throw it into the box, maybe play short. 87 minutes on the clock.
Time's running out. Time is not a friend of F2tekkz at this moment in time. 87 minutes on the clock. He's got probably one option to hoof this into the box. Get the likes of Ronaldo or Hullet running onto it.
It's gone long into Ronaldo. It's an L1
Tell you what, he's done a very...
Yeah, he's played an LB wide into the area to try and look for a flick on then.
I think this could be over, Richard, with the time left and 2 goals needed. Msdossary probably would be letting go of this ball. He has, though. Won it back for Vieira. We're going to be going into added time now. That one only have 2 minutes as well.
Again, them CDMs have cut up so many of the attacks, and Msdossary looking to make it 7. Goalkeeper movement, fantastic from Tekkz, to be fair to him. But it doesn't matter. 2 minutes of added time left to go.
Headset off from Msdossary. Tekkz might have 6,000 more Global Series ranking points for him, but it's going to be Msdossary playing top quality FIFA again in London. Another cross-console final and another opportunity to win a major in the capital of the United Kingdom. Seconds remain now. It'll be a consolation, if any, for Tekkz. Msdossary for this tournament. He said a lot of things, but he's backed himself up. Handshake between the two, not too much in conversation, because they'll be meeting again at some point. I can assure you on that, whether it's an LQE or...